Ladies, we're super excited. We're going all the way to Missouri to one of our top lingerie sales consultants. Connie, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So we have 3 new lingerie pieces. Are your customers going to be excited?
Absolutely. Because the reason why they're going to be excited is because I'm super excited and my excitement portrays out to them and it's going to be rocking. I am so super excited to add new pieces to my rack.
So last year you sold about 15,000 in lingerie, so that's at least $1,000 a month if you break it up. Tell us, what are you doing? How are you doing it?
One, I create the need for that because I feel like everybody does need lingerie. It makes you feel sexy, it empowers you, and of course, that's one of our mottos for our company is empowering women. But letting them know that it actually has a purpose into the bedroom, but most importantly, a purpose for them because it makes them feel confident within themselves. And if you find the right piece of lingerie, you're totally unstoppable. So finding the one that gives you the right support and maybe in your breasts or maybe even hide some of the areas that maybe you might be conscious about, there is a piece of lingerie literally for everyone. And then I show them all the pieces of lingerie. I make it a need. So whenever I come in the very beginning of the party, basically that's where I start my lingerie. So that's where I'm connecting with the girls. Especially if I know that they are lingerie lovers, then I really go at it. They already start trying on the lingerie, showing it in front of everybody before the party even starts.
Oh.
Kind of like already doing the foreplay before the party even starts because they're already feeling good about themselves. They're coming out and the girls are like, "Oh my God, that looks so good on you." So it already sets the mood of the party from the very, very get-go. With my special, I tell them that girls, you guys already get a discount on your lingerie. So, and they didn't even know because they tried it on, and came out and showed us, everybody that they already get a discount on their lingerie for doing so.
So what's the discount usually if you try it on?
So, for me, mine is always, you don't necessarily have to discount everything and you don't have to discount high. If they want it, they're going to buy it. Just like our Louis Vuittons, right? So they want Louis, they're going to pay full price for it. You don't have to discount it. So mine is you come out and show us in the lingerie. It doesn't have to be the piece that you showed us, but you get 5% off of your lingerie if you try on any piece. If they get 2 pieces, they get 5% off of both pieces of lingerie, plus they get a free lingerie hanger. And all that is a Twilight hanger that comes with it. So,
Perfect.
and then if they get 3 or more pieces, they get the lingerie hanger and they get 15% off when they get 3 or more.
So I love how you're doing it to start the excitement at the beginning of the party. Do you bring in your rack like it is behind you and you set it up for them?
Absolutely.
So they're
Absolutely.
kind of shopping the rack as before even your demo begins.
Correct. Yep.
So when you get in the shopping room, if they have not chosen a piece of lingerie, do you bring it up?
I do. I say, "Oh my gosh, you look really good." Always try to remember as a consultant, you need to try to remember what was said at the party. Or if they're like, "Oh my God, that feels so good," and then you don't see, or say if you do the heartthrob, I'm like, "Oh my God, that feels so good," and they didn't order the heartthrob or circle it on their wish list. Always try to take mental note of things like that because then it shows that you're paying attention to them because we're not there just for the sale. You are literally connecting with them and really trying to, and they're like, "Oh my God, you remembered?" I'm like, "Yeah, girl, like you were yelling it to the world, like how amazing this would be for your cramps and things like that." So on the lingerie, I'm like, "Girl, you look so good on that peep show. Like, what do you think about that peep show? Like, you totally rocked it. Your breast looked amazing. Like, it fit perfectly on your figure." And she's like, "I kind of thought so, but," and then I just kind of sit there, and then she eventually talks herself into it.
I agree. I probably would have talked myself into it if you told me I looked great and you found a piece that's good for your body, and that's really important as well, is making them feel, it adds to the confidence. It starts the whole, it's all about being confident. Okay, so last question. We have these 3 new pieces. How are you going to individually text any of your customers that you know lingerie, love lingerie, or what are you going to do to kind of get this word out?
I am going to go live in my VIP group for
Okay.
sure. Um, because they all know that I love lingerie. So, and I'm just going to like shout out to the rooftops. I will probably actually go live in my Facebook page as well because I already have that set for 18 and older. And then on my personal Facebook, I'll post something about lingerie and then go into the group to see the lingerie pieces. So I am, and of course, Media Center, absolutely, of course. And then because in the Media Center, we can see who purchased lingerie in the past and then send them a personal email by doing that as well. So.
Well, Connie, thank you for these amazing tips. Ladies, buy the lingerie. Bring them to your party. Start your parties with them like Connie. I mean, she sold 15,000 in lingerie last year. And what's more important is she has lots of happy customers. So, Connie, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.